What up, everybody? What's popping? How's everybody doing today? It is Wednesday. You know what that means. My phone is going off. This is another live edition of Let's Talk NXT here on the Around the Point Network. It is Wednesday, February the 1st, 2023. It's finally fucking February. January literally came and it was gone. January has come and gone as a thing of the past, and now we are in February. You know, a lot of you, I'm pretty sure, look forward to February for many reasons. I get it. Right? But I hope we all look forward to February for the right reason. You know what I'm talking about, Big Mike?
What reason is that?
You know what I'm talking about, Big Mike? Come on. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. If it's about these bitches, I don't give a. I'm just.
But these bitches, no, whoa, Mike, whoa.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah,
Listen.
everybody. This is the season of love and all that good shit.
Well, Mike,
I'm afraid I've got some bad news. I knew it.
I wasn't referring to that, Mike.
Oh,
I wasn't.
You talking about Black History Month?
No. Well, that too. That too.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
get
all
me
about
wrong.
the white people. This month too.
It's all about, today's February 1st. But besides that, the most important thing, man, in February, two words, Mike.
Oh,
Tax return, baby.
Tax return.
Tax return, baby. Hashtag
It's money day.
Tax return, baby.
It's money day. Yay.
Hashtag I love my kids, motherfuckers. I love my kids. I'm just saying, yo. Hashtag I love my kids.
Funny stuff.
Don't worry, kid. And your time will come when an employer gives you a W-2 form. Your time will come. But what's poppin', everybody? How's everyone doing today? How's your Wednesday, Mike, so far? How was your Wednesday?
My Wednesday so far is been okay. It's been productive, errand running. When I'm done with this, I got more errand running to do, So
give me one second, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need this, man. Ooh.
Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat.
What's poppin', everybody? What's poppin'? We love you all.
Caden. So Dolores. Caden again.
PG is as in kid friendly worst month of the year. No, it's the best month of the year, man. It goes quick. You thought January was fast enough? Bro, February is like, bitch, hold my beer. Exactly. We're going down Black History Month. So Mike, yes. NXT last night. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest.
It was poo-poo.
It was a doo-doo show. NXT is doo-doo.
It was poo-poo.
It was big doo-doo. Big doo-doo. So I'm like, originally we're going to come on here and review NXT, everything that went down. But it's like, yo, we can't do it. We can't do it. I almost thought about giving everybody the day off.
Oh, yeah?
But, at the same
you can
time.
Still do that.
No. We're already
We
here.
can end it now. Peace out, everybody.
Yeah, I wish. This motherfucker wishes. Whoa, Mike. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute.
No, I'm just playing.
No, of course not. Steve, you took my PG message out of context. How did I take it out of context? Please elaborate.
I don't even think that's PG.
Well, tax return is not for kids. I mean, you have to be an adult to get a W-2 form. You know what I mean? You have to be employed by an employer for a year. All that shit they take out of your check every year, every week or every bi-week. that you all bitch and moan about. Yeah.
Yeah.
All that comes into play.
I'm
You
waiting
know?
on another W2. I got my first one. I'm waiting on my other one.
I'm waiting.
I might have to call them.
But I'm not in a rush though. I'm not
I
going.
am. I need some money.
No, I get that. I get that. But my thing is,
Put it all on the Super Bowl.
whoa, buddy, take it easy. They call me a degenerate gambler.
Oh no, my stuff hits, man. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Anyway. We're gonna come on here and talk about NXT from last night, but like we just said moments ago, it was doo-doo. Straight doo-doo.
Garbanzo beans.
I don't recall. I don't know any other show out there that talks NXT every week. But hey, I mean, I'm sure there is. But you know what? I guarantee you, even they, low-key's like, bro, why the fuck am I doing this? But anyway, someone's got to do it. So we decided, you know what? Originally, what the plan was to do this and then predict my bad, not Stand and Deliver, Vengeance Day. I'm already jumping the gun here. So we're like, fuck it. We're just going to come on here today and preview NXT Vengeance Day. That's the plan.
Right.
That's the plan for today. We're going to predict Vengeance Day. And then what we're also going to do is implement stuff that happened on the show as we're predicting. So we knock out two birds with one stone. Instead of us reviewing the show and jumping prediction. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't make me suffer, Steve.
Exactly. MLW Fusion topped it. That's wonderful. Good for them.
Wow. Yeah.
Hopefully that Court Bauer money is funny in the air, you know? But here we go. You ready for this, Big Mike? Ready for this, Big Mike? You all ready?
Yes.
For the one time. Because yesterday was a hit, right?
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
That's still funny, bro. It still is. I'm sorry.
That's his signature, man. That's his signature.
Word, yo. I hope when he wins if he wins the title. If.
Because we don't know. We don't know yet, man. It's all up to the tribal chief. Put it down, Steve. Put it down. Put the vape down. Put the vape down.
Listen, man.
When all of you twos want to put the ones up, you put the two up. Because you twos. You the twos. We the ones.
Listen. If I've had a discussion at work today with people like, yo, do you think Cody's winning? I'm like, honestly, I don't even know. I'm pretty sure WWE knows that the 1,000 days about to hit. So, yeah, you're right, man. You're right. Anyway, let's get into this, Mike. Vengeance Day is this Saturday.
Yes.
Live from Charlotte, North Carolina. The Queen City, baby. The Queen City.
Yes.
This is NXT's first standalone show that's on the road again since Stand and Deliver of last year. That was based on the fact that, hey, it's WrestleMania weekend, so we're going to leech off of WrestleMania.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And here they're just going on their own. There's not a show to lean on or anything. They're going on their own. They've announced this like months in advance. They really, I feel like, did everything in their power to get people to buy a ticket, to talk about the show, watch the show. And I want to believe it's going to be a home run. I want to believe that this show is going to be a success.
Mm-hmm.
But we cannot ignore the fact that these these weekly shows have been utter garbage.
Yes. I mean, the last two shows have been not that good. But they have been progressing story. I mean, it's been some key bit things that have been like, okay, that was decent. Like, okay, that was decent. But as a totality, it was just not that good. What's up, Armand?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Hope all is well with you. Hope you are having a great week and everything that you're doing. I hope everything is a win. Make it a win, people. So, yeah, man, I feel like these last couple of episodes have been stinkers. Don't get me wrong, though. Just within the stinker, there always been that one thing that's like, all right, it's positive, if you get what I mean. Like, I'll tell you this, right? Last night's show, the one thing that I liked was Tyler Bate coming back, wrestling Axiom.
Yes, that was a good one.
But then again, we all know how good Tyler Bate is.
Right.
We know how good he is. You've seen one Tyler Bate match, you've seen them all. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I used to love Mustache Mountain back in the day.
Still do.
Still do. Just sucks that one of them is now on the other show, on the other company. Damn cuts, you know? I'll never forget.
Say cucks or cuts?
No, cut. Well, due to budget cuts, what have you, depending who you want.
Okay, I thought you said cucks. I thought you said cucks. Yeah.
No, well, I don't know. Maybe he's into that. I don't know. But that's the reality, though. That's the reality that we're in.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, dude. Takeover Brooklyn 4. It was Mustache Mountain, right? It was them versus the Undisputed Era going at it, yo, and they had a killer match, yo. So that's how back we go with this, right? Back when Tyler Bate was 19 years old and won that UK title for the first time.
Yeah, and he had that little itty bitty facial hair, little swoop over.
Yeah, dude.
Him and Pete Dunne, then Pete Dunne.
Yeah, now it's Butch, but just
now
again,
Butch.
It grew on me though. It's growing on me. I know for some folks, oh no, I refuse to call him Butch. He's still Pete Dunne. I don't know why we're calling him this. Is bullshit. We got Alucard in the chat. Alucard, what's going on, brother? What's good? Quick picks for event. Carter and Chance, Mello wins, Chase U wins, Perez wins, Dijak wins. Finally, both North wins. North finally wins.
Finally wins North. Huh?
Wins North, and Braun retains. Man, solid picks, man. Solid picks. Solid picks.
You know what?
Don't tell me.
We're gonna cut the show short.
Don't tell me.
Those are my picks.
Well, then I am too.
Yes, those are my picks. Those are legit my picks. Huh?
Damn.
Like word for word, my picks.
Word for word, yeah. Word for word, ball for ball. Oh no, damn, you gone Soldier Boy on me now, huh?
I'm legit. We can cut this short now. Thanks, Alucard. See you later, everybody. Peace.
What is this? What I thought you said was going to be on.
I thought he wasn't going to be on.
He could not help himself. He couldn't help himself, y'all.
No, he couldn't help himself. He said that the show was shit and he didn't want to be on.
He said the show was doo-doo. Big doo-doo. And we're not talking about the stuck one, the rough one. We talk about that slippy and slide. What's going on, Caden? How you doing, buddy?
Look, I felt bad leaving y'all on your own.
Hey man,
it's fine. We can do it. It can be just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
I'm bored.
We can make it every time. Just the two.
I'm in a new spot. I wanted to find a spot where I could sit on my couch and on a really uncomfortable chair. My couch isn't much better because I haven't broken it in yet, even though I've had it for 6 months.
You know what I was thinking at work today?
What happened at work?
You know what I was thinking at work? Because I was like, y'all put me on. Whopper, double Whopper, something, Whopper, BK.
I was watching that with my watching football with my dad on Sunday, and that commercial came on, and I started singing it, and he goes, "Oh, you really like that song, huh?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, we all sing it on stream." That
should be our rule now. On every episode of Around the Point, when the show ends, we sing Whopper, BK, have it your way before we wrap up the show.
Whopper, junior, double, triple, Whopper, something, have it your way. All right, what were y'all on?
So
What part of it?
We didn't even get to the
we didn't
the
even
show
get to
yet.
the prediction.
But my
no,
picks are already spoiled because Alucard.
So you got to understand this is podcast talk. You got to kill some time. You got to milk it in a little bit. So with that being said, let's get into this shit, shall we? Let's get into this. Caden, are you excited for us for Vengeance Day? I almost call it Stand and Deliver. I don't know why.
Deadline was good. Partially because of like the stip matches are why it was good, but I mean that was what the whole point was, right? But I mean the card looks fine. I don't like this Wesley singles run. I don't think he's good on his own, to be perfectly honest. I think he needs
Get the
Wentz.
title off that guy.
He needs just bring back Wentz at this point. Bring back Wentz.
You know what I think for him though? If it was up to me at this point, give him a heel run, dude. Let's see what he does heel.
God, no. He needs Wentz. He bring back MSK.
Either that or
I understand why you fired him.
Team.
Make him form a tag team with somebody. Granted, it's not organically the same thing, but it's something for him to do. At this point, I'd rather him, and I'm gonna say that, and I know this is kind of jumping my prediction. I'd rather him chase the champion than be the fucking champion right now. In my humble opinion. But you know what though? Let's get into predictions here. Now, let's get into this, shall we? So we kick off again, by no means am I saying this is gonna kick off the show, but probably will. Who the fuck knows, right? I
put him in order to what I think was gonna kick off the show.
Okay, yeah. So we have the NXT Women's Championship match. Katana Chance and Kayden Carter. Versus what's her name?
Tatum Paxley.
Tatum Paxley.
No, it's not Tatum. No, that's not. No, it's shit. What's that? The porn account. It's Kiana James and
Kiana James. Yes.
Yeah.
Kiana James looks beautiful as all hell.
It's funny how none of us fucking know the name of these people.
Kiana James. She's probably related to Mickey James.
There.
You know what I mean?
It's the porn accountant and the bar owner.
Yes. What account?
The porn accountant. She looks like someone like this is credit to Alex and Kate from NXT Sour Grafts. They say that Kiana James looks like she would be like an accountant in a porno. Like at the beginning of the porno.
Nailing Palin?
She looks like
let's not name drop some people, please.
I'm saying, bro. She could, bro. Bang Bros.
All right.
Anyway.
We're gonna hear about your friend who works at Bang Bros again, like we do every month.
No.
It's like a monthly story where he's like talking about the Bang Bros.
I told him the story. He started laughing about it, like, "Oh, that's funny as hell." Yeah, I know. Anyway, I know last night on the show they did this whole thing where Kiana James was on the phone, and she ended up saying words "I love you," but we don't know to who. A lot of people will believe it's the guy is It's Brooke Jensen, right? Because they've been having this thing right on the story.
He the Verge?
Yeah, he is.
He's the Virgin.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's a virgin.
Yeah, that's the gimmick. I mean,
gimmick is that he's a virgin.
He's a simp. He's a simp virgin.
That's the last thing you don't want to be.
Yeah.
Trust me. Trust me.
This is what I was saying. Yeah, Spaz. Yeah. Put Riddle and Wesley together. Huh?
Do you mean call up Wesley to the main roster?
Might as well.
I mean, who knows what the fuck's gonna happen? I can't talk about Riddle, but I don't know what's going on there. It's kind of complicated.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's gonna be employed, man.
There's some complicated shit going on over there.
You can tell us off air.
Yeah, and I will.
I believe it. Sorry, guys, we can't, guys. We can't tell you guys on the air because of just say
I would say it. It's just for me. It's not my business to share publicly. So it's because it's not my business. I don't want to share it. It's everybody has their private shit going on, and I refuse to report on private shit.
Exactly. So they're doing this whole thing, right? Oh, I love you, and then Pax, she's like, "Oh, I knew it. I knew you're cheating on him. I knew you were gonna do this shit."
You mean
right?
Fallon, not Paxley.
Fallon, yeah, Fallon. I'll just call her Fallon, okay? I knew you were doing this. I knew you were no good.
Jimmy.
How dare
Jimmy
you?
Fallon? Wait, Jimmy Fallon's on the show now?
What's her name again?
Fallon. Never mind.
Well, you know what I
I
mean.
know what you're talking about. I'm just
That's how
fucking
you
around.
know, bro. Bro, I'm sorry. Can I just say, bro, they picked the worst names to give these talents, yo. They've
Caden
picked
Carter is the only good name.
yes.
And that's because
Because
he
your
has
name
my
is
name.
Caden.
That's why it's
Yeah.
so good. It's spelled incorrectly. It has a Y, but just drop the Y and Caden
It's
Carter's amazing.
unique.
It's unique, but they given these talents on NXT the worst names
Her
ever.
boobs look great in that picture.
It
What,
does.
Kiana James?
Picked a very flattering shot for her.
When
I
we were
think it
on
was-
NX3, I was very great that I was at the bottom next to him.
Oh yeah. I remember
Look at
that.
this. Kaden Tata's out of 10.
I do have nice tatas.
No, not yours.
Are you
know.
sure? You're not talking about me. I am on stream, so
Well, you're not spelled with a Y, so
people spell my name wrong all the time. They're
I
talking
say-
about my. I think Spaz is talking about my tatas.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Fairly confident that he's talking about my tatas.
Okay, whatever their name, but you go. That's what they're going with, right? Here's the thing. I don't see a title change. I think here is where. But here's the thing about it, right? If you do this, you can't do it any other tag team match. You can't do it. It's one or the other, right? It's one or the other that this happens in, right? I'm gonna go with Carter and Chance retaining, but it's gonna be off some miscommunication. Everything is gonna go great, and then some miscommunication happens, and then they do the split. They do the whole thing, expose on Tuesday. Caden, what about you? Caden with the Keden. What about you?
I actually think we're going to see a title change. I think they're going to call up Caden and Katana soon. Katana's been there since 2019. She was in the 2019 Women's Rumble, I'm pretty sure. So she's been there for a really long time. And I think that she's developed well enough. Caden's been there since May. I think either Mae Young 1 or I know she was in Mae Young 2. So she's been down there for a really long time.
She's been there since Mae Young 2.
Yeah, so she's also that was 2018. So she's been there forever. So that's 5 years down in NXT, 4 for Katana. It's time for both of them to move up. And I think they're developed as much as you're going to get. Either move them up or just release the two at this point. Like, come on. Like, when you're down there for 5 years and you're down there for 4 years, you got to make a decision and figure out what you want to do because they're not developing any more than they already are. They are what they are going to be.
Exactly. They are what they're going to be. What about you, Big Mike? What do you think, Ben?
I'm picking Katana and Caden. I think they're going to drop it at Stand and Deliver. And I don't know to who, but I think they keep it there. And I think we have like a lot of title changes at Stand and Deliver, like a couple,
Yes. I think Braun is losing getting the call. We'll see.
I don't think so.
Well, again, people, it's an opinion. We'll see what happens. So I guess we can all agree. I mean, me and Caden, me and Big Mike, I'm sorry, are saying still. Caden's saying, we're gonna see what happens, guys. Let us know in the chat. We definitely see it going down. We definitely see it happening here. From there, we move on to what I think is going to be the match of the night, hands down. This is what I like about these NXT shows, though. They're not these long of cards. They're not like these 10 match cards. And
well, they don't have the talent for a 10-match card, especially right now. This is the least talented NXT they've ever had.
But there are some talents. I'm not saying a lot, but there's some hidden gems. Some hidden gems here. So from the next match, we have Apollo Crews versus who I think is the future big time player for NXT, if he isn't already, Carmelo Hayes, in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Now, they each have a win over each other. If you guys remember last week, Carmelo Hayes went to the barbershop. Apollo was sitting in his chair. In his fucking chair. The one thing you don't do at a barbershop is sit in someone else's chair. You don't do that. Right. And the barber got the easiest $40 pay of his life last week.
Yes.
And that's where they issued the 2 out of 3 falls match. I know yesterday they cut this promo backstage with Carmelo and fucking what's his dude's name? Don't tell me, Trick Williams.
Well, yeah, Trick Williams.
Right, and then the usual shtick, just this whole thing back and forth, how it took a Paul to come down at NXT, this and whatnot. But at the end of the day, he will never be him. Have they made a shirt yet with that him?
What Trick is him?
No, for Carmelo, like him or I am him or whatever it may be.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did.
But I'll be honest, does it need to be 2 out of 3 falls? Personally, no. But I get why.
I have no issue with it. I don't.
Exactly.
I don't understand the point of the step, but I mean,
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't need to be. Doesn't need to be. I'm fine with it, but it doesn't need to be. Because my only concern is, okay, we rushed to 2 fall just to get to the 3rd fall for it to be this long of a fucking match.
I would just have Melo sweep it.
You think?
They've
never done that, right?
In our case, yes, I would have him sweep it too, just to make a statement, because they did make him look like a fool in the Iron Survivors match with him chasing around friggin' Grayson Waller to get that last pinfall. But but they're not gonna do that. It's gonna be 1-1, and then it's gonna come down to both of them. Now, if they want to prolong this, which I hope they don't, it'd be 1-1 and then a draw, even though it's no time limit. And then they do like a 3 stages of hell, but that's just me booking out of the willy-nilly. But
I don't see Melo in a 3 stages.
Oh,
yeah, me neither.
Big Mike, the booker of the year. Holy shit, yo! Don't let Tony Khan hear you. Don't Uncle Tony hear you say this, Mike. What's wrong with you?
But I think Melo wins this easily. It should be a good match though, because their first match was good.
Yes. So I'm gonna go with Carmelo. I'm pretty sure Caden, Big Mike, we're all in the same agreement here. Carmelo Hayes. What?
Melo is money.
Melo, well, don't let Carmelo hear you say that, because I thought Melo was money. Can you imagine they put them together on the main roster, Carmelo and Mella? Ah, damn, yo.
Carmelo
Wouldn't surprise
and
me.
Carmella.
Like, remember back in the day, they would do like after every episode of SmackDown, they would do that intergender tag team match.
Yeah, mixed match challenge.
Yeah, the mixed match. Bring it back. That was fun. I liked that.
Yes, where everyone was, nothing. Again, everybody was relaxed, just having a fun time and shit like that.
Stupid and fun.
Yes, especially when they got to Team Little Big.
That was the stupid part, because I don't like Braun.
I know, but not the only one. I like that, but anyway, that's beside the point. She's no longer there. From there, we go on to the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the NXT Tag Team titles. We have Gallus versus Pretty Deadly versus Chase U, who won last night. They won their respective, I want to say, Fatal 4-Way match to earn a spot here. Triple threat to earn a spot in this match, right? Against the champions, the New Day. Now, the New Day have been on SmackDown with these titles. They've been doing talk shows, everything in their power, to get people to buy tickets to the show. And I think they've done a good job on NXT. I know Booker T on commentary does not love the New Day here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will say this, again, it's going to be a fun match. I'm going to ask you this question. Would you prefer this match been like a ladder match or something?
No, because I think all of these teams are capable of having a regular like Fatal 4-Way tag match.
I agree.
Yeah,
I would have if you wanted to do a ladder, I would have just done. I would have just done New Day versus Pretty Deadly 2 in a ladder, which I would have probably preferred just to get a singles match here, or a straight 2-on-2 instead of having to make it a 4-way. So.
Right.
But you got to remember, man, you got to get everybody on this card, I said this earlier regarding the whole heat turn, right? What have you, in a tag team match. I think it happens here. I think we finally see Duke Hudson turn on Andre Chase. I feel like he's had, been fucking around with him for a long time now, right? Reeling him in, and then this Saturday it finally happens. He finally turns on Andre Chase and rips off the Chase U shirt. Shoves what's her name? Tayton Hale. What's her name?
Oh yeah, the girl that's with Chase U. I forget her name too, man.
Tia Hale.
I'm just not used to saying these girls' names.
Tia
yet.
Hale. Yeah,
I think that's her.
Right?
Yeah, her last name is that. Yeah, it's Hale.
Yeah. Give it the stiff arm, what have you, something like that.
I think this is the opposite, though.
You think Andre Chase turns on Duke Hudson?
No. I think they win to show that he can be trusted, and you get a triple threat tag with the Creed brothers and the New Day, and they lose it there.
Stand and deliver.
Stand and deliver. And they lose it there, and then the turn happens because they didn't hold it but a month or a couple months.
That could happen too.
That's why I think Chase U is winning. But and I got a sleeper in Gallus, but it's most likely going to be the New Day retaining. But I'm picking Chase U.
I've got New Day retaining. I thought the New Day would actually drop it here to somebody. Like maybe I thought like the Creeds. I thought the Creeds, it was gonna be the Creeds time, but no, I guess Stand and Deliver is where you put the Creeds over New Day because you don't like right now. The reality is that there's nothing for them on the main roster. So, I mean, unless you wanted to do, you could do New Day versus Creeds, not a Stand and Deliver. You could do it at WrestleMania.
Can you imagine?
And defend those tag titles because the New Day are a big act, and it would. If you wanted to really put over the Creeds, I'd do it at WrestleMania.
I would too.
And you got a card to fill.
Again, it's 2-night show, right? I don't see why not, Katie. You're onto something there. You're onto something. 2-night show. Bring in some NXT representation on the show. Right?
Well, it's very likely that you're not going to have. Usually, every year they have a Raw and they have a SmackDown championship. Like last year, the Raw opened up night 2 and the SmackDown opened up night 1. This year you're going to have one, so the title is very likely going in. So you could defend the NXT, and that doesn't like take away a spot from what else you could do from something on the main roster. It fills that void that's left there.
You're onto something there, Caden. You're onto something, man. Not gonna lie to you. I like it. Gosh darn it, I like it. From there, but for me, oh shit, a winner. Here's the thing. I want to say Gallus. I really want to come here and say Gallus, but to be honest with you, I'm gonna go with the New Day to retain, and then they drop it potentially at WrestleMania, like Caden was saying, and
WrestleMania or Stand and Deliver.
I mean, you could do WrestleMania. Hey, bring in some NXT representation to the Creeds, right? Or Stand and Deliver, either or. Just as long you don't put those belts on in this year.
Yes, I don't want to know in this year yet.
I like the guys. Don't get me wrong. Like the guys, just not right now. Not right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we need the Creed brothers to get the tag team titles.
Don't hinder the ginger.
Listen, man, Julius. How many times we come on here? We'll be here on Around the Point. Myself, you, or Chase said, "Oh, freaking Julius Creed is the future, man."
And Julius showed that yesterday in the match.
Julius Creed, yo, is a fucking future. Who'd he beat, yo? Who'd he beat, Mike?
They were in a tag team match against Ender Shear.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Did that open the show?
Yeah. No, it was like it did. I thought it did. It did open the show. You're right.
That was the only thing I saw.
You're right. I'm good after this. I'm good. I hear you.
I didn't even finish the match.
Okay. So from there, we go on to what likely will be the co-main event. It will be the triple threat for the NXT Women's Championship. You have Roxanne Perez. She looks so cute and all. defending her title against the two women of Toxic Attraction, Gigi Dolan and JC Jane. See, the other names I can easily remember. Why can't we just give them names like this? God damn it, yo, for real.
Well, it's just it rolls off the tongue, and then they're important. That's why we can remember their names.
Yes. I know yesterday. I know. Listen, they've done this whole thing where, oh my god, you know, the two members of Toxic Attraction, they're in that battle royal. They both went over the top rope. I know the week before, 2 weeks ago, they did this whole, you know, contract signing, whatever it was, and they were shooting on each other.
Mm-hmm.
They were shooting on each other on some real shit. But we all found out that was all part of the plan. Right?
We all knew it was part of the plan. Come on,
to fuck with Roxanne Perez, right? To fuck with her, right?
Right.
And literally last night, they had the last little, back and forth exchange. You know, they were each backstage in an interview, and they did not let Roxanne Perez talk at all. They kept cutting her down, cutting her off, cutting her off, cutting her off, and cutting her off. Mm-hmm. And so Roxanne was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. It's funny because I think it was what's this dude's name? The guy who does commentary for NXT. Not Booker T. The other guy. Vic Joseph's like, oh, look at you guys. You guys pissed off Roxanne Perez. You guys made her sad. Look at you guys. You have no shame. The next thing you see on your screen is Roxanne Perez, like a little pit bull. Jump into the frame.
I just got the NXT ratings.
Is it bad? Is it bad? Hold on. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I want to look at it myself too.
But we'll talk about it off the air. We'll talk about it once we're doing predictions.
Because I didn't watch it live either.
Do not put it in the chat. Do not put it in the chat. Okay? Do not put it in the chat.
That's about what they've been doing. I mean, that's down. That's really down.
That's the lowest since December 6th.
Yeah, that's about what they've been doing, though. I thought it was going to be like in the threes.
It was down 3% total. It was actually up in the 1849.
Ooh.
I expected higher for a go home show, but they also didn't promote it.
Yes.
At all.
Yeah, so
it ranked number 20.
Where were we? Okay. Back to this match. Look how cute these three look. Oh my goodness.
Steve, stop being horny on the show.
Just hear me out, okay? That being said, again, Roxanne Perez jumped in the frame like a pit bull on leash and just went off on both these women. She wasn't fucking around. That's what you want to see, some assertiveness, right, in your champion. Considering the fact that she just came out of performing in the Royal Rumble, just like Indy Hartwell did on TV, right? Was it this past Saturday? Just like fucking hell, I'm having a fucking brain fart today. Who's the other chick that was in the Rumble?
Zoe
Stark. No, Zoe Stark, right? Yeah, again, they had a showing.
Zoe Stark, not Starks. It's a singular Stark, like Tony Stark.
Well,
is it, wait, no, is it Starks or is it Stark?
I think it's. Hold on.
It don't matter.
No, now we need to know, Steve. Is it like Tony or is she different?
Tony Stark, Zoe Stark.
No, it's Tony Stark.
No, it's Stark. But black folks, we like putting S's on the end of everything.
Like when they wanted to call when they were originally gave Gunter the name Gunter Stark.
Oh yeah, that would have if they would have kept the last name, that would have kind of been a little bad.
That would have been real bad.
Oh no, man! Yeah. This Gunther guy lasted 71 minutes in the Royal Rumble, man.
No,
Steve, you don't know what we're talking about.
I know. I'm fucking around.
Kanye would have fucking loved him.
I'm sure he would have. I'm sure Kanye would have given him a Yeezy deal, an Adidas deal, man. Hey, man.
It's so fucked up. Oh, my God. This is what NXT does to us. Night saying fuck them bitches earlier.
Folks, where's the lie?
You know, so with this match, right? The idea, so basically, it's gonna be two women against one because again, they try to play with you guys as the see that toxic attraction are not getting along, but reality, they fooled you all. They fooled you all.
They fooled
Right.
nobody. We all saw this shit.
But still,
I said during the segment, I'm like, they're gonna turn on her at the end of this, right?
I know, but still, you know, there's some fools out there who thought it was gonna happen. So can Roxanne Perez overcome this adversity? And again, from your champion, you always want to see them overcome some type of adversity, but I feel like this is too soon, right? This type of adversity is kind of too soon.
I don't have an issue with this.
I don't either. But there's some.
It's probably supposed to be a Mandy Rose rematch from New Year's Evil.
Oh my god, how much she's missed right now. But
is she?
Hey man,
wasn't much better.
Exactly. Oh shit! Here he is, Mike. Remember this guy? You're all wrong. I have to come back to school you all again with my predictions. Remember this guy, yo?
Oh yeah, I remember this guy.
Yo.
His
Please.
predictions was funny.
His predictions are the best, yo. His predictions, Dark Sage, take over, man. Give us your predictions, yo, on this women's match, yo. This is golden, yo. Okay, you're in for a treat, man. You're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. Wait till this guy comes in on Twitch, yo. WWE forced me to do more predictions. Oh, you're in for a treat, man. That being said, with this match, it should be a fun match. Trying to see Roxanne Perez trying to overcome this adversity, right? And see her prevail. Because somewhere in this match, you know, hey, it's going to be a scenario where GD might get the cover and JC might break it and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, and still NXT Women's Champion Roxanne Perez. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this, Mike. Look at this. Look at this. A wrestler will defeat another wrestler for a title belt, and other wrestler will fight each other in predetermined matches that will determine which wrestler wins and which wrestler loses, yo. That's golden. That is fucking golden, yo. You all still do not comprehend this, and how dare you? This is so easy, but the audience is brain dead, so I have to school them. Love this guy, yo. Whoever this person is, yo. Love this motherfucker right here. Dark Sage. Love, brother. Love. What do y'all think, though? What do y'all think?
Of course, I got Roxanne Perez. It's gonna be pretty hard to team up on her throughout the whole match. At one point in the match, it's gonna be where JC Jane and Gigi Dolan, they're gonna want to fight each other because they're fighting for the same thing. You know, who doesn't want to be, you know, NXT Women's Champion in that match? And they might have some small, you know, hate for each other. And I kind of like what Kaden. I think you said this that they could use Sonya Deville as the leader. She sort of brings them back, and then they move up to the roster.
I did say that.
Yeah,
okay.
I kind of like it. I kind of see it.
Me too. So there's that. Let's move on now to the main event. To the main event of the evening for the NXT Championship inside of the steel cage.
I forgot this was a steel cage match.
Main event inside the steel cage. No more fucking around. Turnbuckles, they don't matter. Breaks don't matter. Rope snaps don't matter. You have Grayson Waller getting a second crack at the NXT Championship, champion Braun Breaker. Let me ask you guys this question. Are you guys enjoying this feud as a whole?
It's okay.
Well, wait. Kiana James is black.
Excuse me?
She's half black, supposedly.
Apparently, Kiana James is black.
Excuse me?
You heard what I said.
Word? Hold up.
Hold up. Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
Is that
The
so
whitest black
too?
person I've ever seen in my life.
Look at Scripps. Look at that idiot.
I thought this guy got canceled. What the fuck is he on the graphic for? I thought he was canceled.
Oh yeah. I mean, they haven't officially released him, so he gets some shine.
For now.
I ain't gonna tell you the chick next to Wesley.
She baddie.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. It's fine. Let me find out when she gets the link. Anyway, let's get back to focus, boys. Come on now, behave, everybody. I know this is more entertaining than the fucking match itself. So, Big Mike, Caden, the main event.
Oh, they took down the picture apparently.
They did? Oh, I'm screenshotting that. I'm saving that.
I can't find the picture anywhere. I think they took it down. I wonder if like maybe they fucked up and they put like one or two people on there that they weren't supposed to. But I have heard multiple people apparently say like Kiana James is actually half black. I don't know if Sol Ruka is though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sol Ruka, I was like, she black too?
Hey man, I saved it.
Who is that girl?
Sol Ruka.
Put in the chat. Is that Sol Ruka?
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
And that's
That's
her
about
dad.
the guns.
Like at all.
Oh, that's her dad? Oh yeah. She's probably he looks West Indian.
Probably
Maybe a
Jamaican.
Rastafarian. Yeah, Rastafarian.
Probably Trinidadian. Who knows, man? I love
Trinidadian.
I love Trinidadian food.
Wait, I didn't realize Scripps is black. His mask hides it so well.
That's so you know, bro. Like, yo, this NXT show has been so shit, yo. Oh my god, what are we doing?
I love how they put Booker T on there, the only NXT guy in the men's Royal Rumble. Booker T.
Wait a minute, you know what I don't see here? Oh, there's
Yo, who is that girl next to Wesley?
Who's the dude next to?
Yeah, who is that girl next to Wesley? What's her name?
Yo, who's the
What's
dude
her
next...
name?
Who's the girl underneath Trick?
I think that's Ariana Grace. No, it can't be. Yo, who's the dude next between Booker and Apollo, yo? Who's this guy?
A lot of these people, I don't know who the fuck they are.
Oh yeah, who is that?
I see Damon Camp. I see Little Stevenson.
Like all these girls in a row under Trick.
Is that? I think I see Lash Legend. Where's Nikita Lyons deserves to be on this?
Yeah, all right. You need to chill out.
Anyway, look at this.
I popped Mike with that one.
What up, Chief? What up, Chief? Can't wait to see Grayson Waller on main roster. He's a perfect heel. I agree.
I did something I haven't done ever. I watched The Bump.
Is Romeo? I assume Romeo's listening because he just sent us about this girl who's next to Wesley. Tiana Caffey. Found her Instagram though.
The girl next to Wesley. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Oh, she's getting a follow from me.
Appreciate you.
Oh my god, yo!
Thanks for the research, Romeo. I really appreciate it.
Amazing researcher, Romeo Anthony Colonia. Amazing researcher.
Romeo always killing it.
Always killing it with the research, yo. This is why everyone.
All by Stephanie McMahon. Yeah, this is her.
This is why everyone should know.
Lord Jesus.
Whoa!
Everyone should know.
WWE hired this. Lord God. Jesus.
Everyone should know. Romeo is head. You guys know, right? Romeo is head of the research group.
Oh man, screw Nikita Lyons. This girl is white number 2,
the only good thing we have to talk about.
All right, so speaking of Nikita Lyons, they did say on the show that she did, she had surgery based off the attack. They had a video thing, but that's whatever. Braun Breaker and Grayson Waller.
Man, she had surgery right in time for Black History Month. I feel bad.
Oh my god.
Cannon Briggs.
Steve,
Shannon.
she plays soccer. Steve, she plays soccer.
That's why I like my
She
women.
was on the LSU
Dream girl.
No wonder Romeo found this so fast. She was a part of LSU.
Is she really? He already knew who this girl was. He was like, "Oh, LSU, I know who this is."
Oh my god. Go Tigers. My God.
Go Tigers.
You fucking mark!
UF plays Tennessee tonight in basketball. Should I go for an hour before Dynamite?
No. You're gonna
No,
miss
I'm going
Dynamite.
It's free.
You're gonna miss Dynamite, man. You gotta
I'll
get.
go
You're gonna miss,
before, at 7. Dynamite's not until 8. I'll go an hour. Like it's a 5-minute walk to the basketball stadium.
you're gonna be so anticipated to the game. You're gonna forget about Hangman versus Moxley, man.
Fine. Like
Thatcher
Is that
versus
tonight?
Dan.
and I'll come home and I'll watch it on Fight TV and I'll be fine.
That's a
You're gonna miss-
rematch? The rematch tonight?
The third match, the rubber match.
I mean, technically, the first match didn't have a winner.
Anyway, Braun Breaker, Grayson Waller inside the steel cage.
Could not give less of a fuck.
Sadly, I cannot listen.
I don't know why you did the New Year's Evil match. Just save the match for this. Just do that match here. I don't know the point of that. That was so fucking stupid.
I agree. It was dumb. It was stupid, but I feel like that was their way to get to this. This is the best they could have came up with, unfortunately. Like Chief said, like we know how good Grayson Waller is as a villain, and I think when he hits the main roster, he's gonna be okay. But that being said, when it's all said and done on Saturday night, and still NXT champion, our boy Braun fucking Breaker.
I agree.
And then after, when we're celebrating, we get Carmelo Hayes to show up, and he faces off with them from the entrance area to set up.
So.
Or next week,
they're not known for doing that.
Hey, here's the thing about it. Here's why I say that, because if you recall, Deadline, right? They had Braun Breaker celebrate with they had Braun Breaker celebrate with the title, right? After he beat Apollo Crews, right? And then they had the lower third and the bottom, right? And then you see next thing you see after that shit aired on the bottom lower third, Grayson Waller attacked Braun Breaker, and that's how they closed the show. See, they're doing that again. Granted, they've always done it.
But they don't do it back-to-back shows like that. I don't see them do. I think what will instead happen is Braun will retain, and then the next Tuesday or maybe the Tuesday after, he comes out and says, "I've gone through this whole division. There's nobody left for me." And then Melo's music hits.
That too. And then we're off to the races. WrestleMania weekend. Could be, because I'm not saying it is, could be one of those matches of WrestleMania weekend. Could be. One of them.
I don't trust Braun enough.
You know what I mean? But we never know, man. You just never know.
It could be. Braun. I don't think Braun's that good.
Hey, man. Anything is possible, man. Anything is possible. That's why I said could. That's why I said could. I didn't say would. I said could. Could. But I'm going with Braun Breaker. Caden, Big Mike, what about you two fine gentlemen?
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker.
Yes. Mr. Cora Jade.
Mr. Braun Steiner or Rex Steiner.
Speaking of her, she need to cool down on the tanner. on the bronzer. That's oof.
The bronzer. The fucking
she almost made her way on that picture.
She's on the bronzer way. She's on this bronzer way too much. Hey man, what can I say?
He's gonna come out and celebrate February. He's gonna cut a promo next week saying I did this on Black History Month. I defeated Grayson Waller. Good, do it. 100%. I got Braun retaining. Unless they wanted to do this bullshit cage exit win for Grayson. Which fuck. Now I think they're gonna do that.
Grayson Waller. Mr. Grayson Waller.
It's a steel cage match, so they can do Grayson escapes.
You
And he
think so, though?
wins like a chicken shit. Fuck.
What's wrong with that?
It's a stupid stipulation.
I mean, it is, but I don't think they do it. I hate it too. But I don't want him to win. I mean, it's a possibility. It'd be interesting.
I don't
to
want
see
Grayson
him
to win at all. It's not like I like Grayson, but it should be Mello. Mello should be the one to beat Braun.
True.
I agree.
True.
I think
but the
Braun
story's
wins.
there for both.
Yes, I say Braun wins, and then after Grayson Waller moves up to the main roster.
I think Grayson Waller has something for Stand and Deliver.
That'd be like his final match before he.
I think you're forgetting when you're saying like you said it like for 3 different people on this show, like, oh, maybe they can go up to the main roster after. They're doing main roster call-ups on as needed basis. So they don't need Grayson Waller right now. They what they do need is women's tag teams. So that's why I think Katana and Kaden will lose and get called up. What they do need is some more bodies in that women's division, which is why I also think Toxic Attraction could get called up after this. But maybe some mid-carders. Like, I assume y'all already did Wesley. I have Wesley beating Dijak. I don't know if y'all did that already.
Oh yeah, we didn't have that graphic up. Shit.
Yeah, Wesley versus Dijak for the NA. I have Wesley beating Dijak, and they're going to bring Dijak back up.
Mike,
I think he was only down there for 2 months.
What happened?
He was only down there for 3 months.
The graphic is there.
No, it ain't there, Mike.
All right, well let me put it there.
It don't matter.
There.
I think he was, but yeah, like for that, I think Dijak was only there just to establish what his character was, and then they were going to call him back up, and it was just for this one match. So I think that they kind of need another big body on that in the mid card or Gunter. If they want to put him on SmackDown, they need another guy who can guy who can put over Gunter.
I expect a beating between Dijak versus Wesley.
Dijak and Wesley will actually be. I think that's probably gonna be pretty good.
I think it'll be pretty good too. You know, basically, 2 guys going at it for this belt. To be a fun match, but when it's all said and done, that I see Dijak getting the belt.
I don't think so.
Just to get that T-bars, stench off of him completely.
I don't see the point of putting it on a 39-year-old in your developmental system.
Dang, I forgot he was that old too.
He's old as shit. I don't know if he's 39, but he's old.
Damn, yo, he's old as shit. Now that you hit it, man, yeah. Old as shit.
35.
Oh,
you want to put your North American title in the developmental system on a 35-year-old? Really?
Hey, man, I did not know.
Wasn't he already a North American champion?
No,
back in the day.
He
I thought he won it once.
No, he faced Keith Lee for it at TakeOver Portland, but he lost.
That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, you're right.
Because they had that really good TakeOver Portland match that opened the show.
Yeah,
but he did not.
You're right.
Yeah, I think they're probably just gonna do a ladder match. Stand and Deliver, they like to do the North American ladder match, so I think they'll do that again, or they do something with the step for the North American. So I think they'll probably just do a ladder match there. So, but I do think Wesley retains. I feel like they maybe just did a ladder match for that title.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I got Wesley retaining. The only championship I have changing hands here is the women's tag.
Could very well be. Let me read the comments here as well.
35 is not young in your developmental territory, Chief. Like, it's not in your developmental territory. They should all be under 30, unless there's exceptions. If you've been around, if you're brand new, like Damian Priest was in until he was like 38, but he had only gotten to WWE. He'd only been in WWE for a year and a half, 2 years. Dijak's been there since 2018 or 2019. So the guy's been in the company for around 4 to 5 years at this point. He's 35 years old. He's been there since he was 30. You don't put a title back on him. You bring up like Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is there and he's working some feuds, but he's not getting a title, which he shouldn't. He shouldn't get a title. And you have him put people over. You have him help develop, and then you bring the guy up. once his new character is established. I think Dijak was just there to get that new character established. Now he's going to come back up.
But you gotta fix that entrance Tron though. That entrance Tron is terrible. The little jail cell and shit.
He'll have a new Tron on the main roster because their Tron is not the outwards; it's the straight line.
Yeah.
But why? I don't understand it. Like, why debut this type of gimmick in NXT just for him to lose and then leave and then come back to the main roster?
I think
when you want this gimmick to look dominant, because that's pretty much what it's supposed to be. Yeah.
I think but I think it's okay if he loses to West and you just make him look strong. Use a ref bump, something to keep him strong. I think it was just like I don't think they want to test out gimmicks on the main roster, right? Like, you have a developmental territory for a reason. That's where you can test shit. So I think that's why you had him go down. He can test it out, and then you can bring it. I think he's going to be put with Cross. The gimmick match is Cross.
Could be.
I guess.
I think they'll put him as a heater for Cross, which I think is going to help. I think Cross could help with like having like a tag team with him. So I wonder what they're going to do there. Maybe you put Dijak and Cross in the tag team, which would not mind. Cross is not doing it on his own.
Yeah, he needs him. He needs the Nickelodeon Big Help right now. If you gotta get the reference, the Nickelodeon Big Help, all my 90s kids will get it. So yeah, that's basically Vengeance Day as a whole. You can tell by our excitement. Yay! You can just tell by our excitement for the show.
I really don't care.
I'm pretty sure the brothers over at True Heel Heat will do a watch along. We might just hop on that. If they're doing one, who knows really at this point. But yeah, bro, listen, this Saturday, dude, is stacked though. So loaded. So you have this, you have this Vengeance Day show. There's Bellator, Fedor Emelianenko versus Ryan Bader for the Bellator heavyweight title. And then you have at 1 a.m. UFC Fight Night from the Apex, which is, again, loaded Saturday night. And I think also, wait a minute, is New Beginning next week, Hayden?
New Beginning of SUCKA is February 12th.
Okay. Just making sure.
I believe.
So that's next week. Okay. That's next week. That's where we're gonna see Okada versus Shingo, right?
Okada versus Shingo, Jay White versus Hikuleo in a loser leaves Japan match.
Okay.
And Osaka, February 11th.
It's also Naito versus Shooter Omiya, right? Shota Omira. Yeah, I think so. Shota.
Did they announce Naito versus Shota?
I think so, yeah. I know Naito's now a freelancer,
Yeah, Naito's not under contract anymore. Because he has that match. I think the 12th is the night that they're doing the Tokyo Dome, maybe. Or maybe it's the week after where they're doing Kaiji Muto's last match, and it's Naito versus Kaiji Muto.
Yeah. There's multiple New Beginnings. Shota versus Naito is this weekend. Ooh, Mike. I think
I think it's Osaka and Nagoya already happened, and now it's time for Osaka, which is the bigger show.
Yeah. So there's that.
Let me see.
A lot to get into.
There is so this weekend is Umino and Naito in New Beginning in Sapporo. Or Sapporo. And then that's February 4th. And I'm trying to get my New Japan World to get on the schedule so I know. Let's see. Yeah, and then Saturday the 11th is New Beginning in Osaka. So that's going to end the New Beginning tour. And then Kaiji last match. That is in the Tokyo Dome. And it's February 21st. And that's also the show. It's the New Japan Noah crossover. And that's also the show where they're doing Okada versus Kiyomiya.
Amazing.
That's going to be a banger.
It is. I believe it will. So basically, I'll give you guys a heads up. This Monday on Steve's Kitchen, we will be reviewing this show that's happening on Saturday. And I guess we could probably sneak in that Shooter and Naito match. Why not? We can get that in there too for you guys out there. So there's that. If you guys have any questions for us, feel free to drop them in the chat. We'll probably be on for probably 10 more minutes. If that's okay with you guys. I know tonight is Dynamite, which is like a night and day type of show. It's night and day here.
Good ass card for Dynamite too.
It is. I will admit that it's a good card.
Kenny's got his visa issue cleared up, so I hope that they book Kenny for Rampage because we still haven't since they won those titles on the 11th. It's been almost a month, or I think it's been around 20 days since we last saw Kenny Omega.
They haven't not worked Rampage.
They obviously have not defended those belts because Kenny hasn't been on TV. So I would try to either put Kenny in a match on Rampage or do a trios battle on Rampage. Like you could do them versus AR Fox and Top Flight. You could do I don't know. You could do a squash match, like a World Eliminator tournament. Just do some random ass fucking team for the Elite. You got options.
Yeah, there's options. There is options right now. There is options. So there's that. Here we go. I'm posting the lyrics, by the way, in the group chat. When y'all see it.
Whopper, 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 Junior, double, triple, Whopper,
flame grill paste,
toppers. I roll this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup. It's okay if I don't want that impossible Bow Wow bacon Whopper. Any Whopper my way. You rule your season today at BK. Have it your way. You rule.
I think going forward, though, after every episode of Around the Point, we sing the song. That's gonna be the new outro. For real, that's gonna be the new outro.
Y'all can do that.
Or Mike can just do it either. Or Mike can lip sync the song.
Not even doing that, brother.
The fuck. Anyway. What was Raw's rate? We talked about that on yesterday, right? It was 2.something million.
Yeah, it was 2.1. Huh? It stayed in the twos. Huh?
That's what's up, man. Granted, it was the Raw after Rumble, so I don't think they'll hit that next Monday, though. I think next Monday is back to the 1.something millions, if you ask me. So just popping here in the news real quick.
Steve, why are we still going?
I have no clue. There we go.
No one's commenting.
Yeah. All right, boys. We're going to wrap this up here, guys. Thank you all for tuning in today. You guys have been awesome as always. You guys can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Big Mike, let them know we're going to check you out, man.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at DetroitGamer313. Also here every single day on the Around the Point Network. Also, I believe right now, me and Caden and Chase and Romeo, who was in the chat, we did another watch along to The Last of Us, episode 3, on the 4 Romeo Anthony channel. Go check it out, please.
Yeah, go check it out. Caden, let them know where can they check you out, man.
On Twitter at Caden, KADEN_FTW. That's all I need to plug for today.
Okay. No problem. You guys can follow me on HeelSteven on Twitter. If you're new to the Around the Point Network, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow button there too. We'll be back tomorrow for Sad Something About Dynamite for the Dynamite review, which will probably be a better show than this.
Probably.
Likely be a better show than this. 9 times out of 10. All right. I know Chase is going to be on. Chase is probably going to be on tomorrow too. So there's that also. With that being said, guys, I want to thank you all for taking the time out of your Wednesday afternoon / evening to come talk to us. For myself, for Big Mike, and for Mr. Caden Leaf, who at the last minute decided to hop on here.
I regret it.
This has been the Vengeance Day predictions on Let's Talk NXT on the Around the Point Network. Good night, everybody. Good day. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Not that it
Oh,
matters.
that was I got the ticket map for Vengeance Day.
Not that it matters. All right, y'all. Peace out, everybody. Good night.